Sounds like if you're successful at this key goal for this stage, which is to get buy-in, it increases now your odds of success because it puts you closer to this process of pre-planning the purchase, right?
Exactly, and which leads to the next stage. And in this stage, our goal is to get commitment on what they actually gonna buy and how to make that purchase. Because after this stage, pretty much like no matter it's influencers or key persons, they already made up their mind. It's like, I want to buy it. But they don't know what to buy because even for our company, we got 3 packages. And different packages have different like time length. You can buy 1 month, maybe 3 months, or even half a year, and they can choose which package to buy.
Or do we buy your data from Boston, or do we buy your data from Boston and Chicago and Tokyo?
And sometimes client, if it's first time, right, they don't know like which kind of data they need to buy. So we need to talk with them and to figure out, hey, this is your best customized package. And this is how to make it happen because each organization, in order to make purchase happen, the process is different. So we need guidance from key person about like how to make it happen.
And Bill, I want to ask you at this stage, and that is, at some point you're going to have to start talking about the price with the customer. And there is always this apprehension, I'm going to tell what the price is, what if it's too big? Where in this process, is that in pre-purchase planning that you say, hey, this is what the solution is going to cost?
I would say here, let's not talk about price, let's talk about value. And so what Jan's going to be doing here is selling value. I mean, this happens when people come in and interview for a job at my companies. They say, how much are you going to pay me? I'd say, I don't know how much I'm going to pay you until I know how much value you're going to generate for me. And so here, you don't want them fixated on price. You want to establish here, as what Jan said, get commitment on what to purchase. And inherent in that is the value that what they're purchasing will give them. And so in his case, very clear. You buy this product with these features, it's going to give you this value. And then the second part of that is so important, and how. How do we close the deal? What are the exact steps that we need to be between now that we agree on the value proposition and what the product is, to you buying the product?
Yeah.
So I really like the way that he's broken it down, and let's let price sit there because it only matters relative to value. So Jan's selling value first. But on your stand, you want to get there, and that's great. But you also have to now lay out that very specific roadmap to get from here to closure to be getting paid, which are the future steps.
Yeah, and Jan, I want to refer back to you because what Bill is saying is very significant. How do you communicate value to your customer? What do you say?
So actually, in order to figure out value, these 2 steps are important because we can understand better what are these people's purpose. What do people want to achieve, right? So at this stage, I already have hypothesis about maybe they want to achieve this kind of purpose. So that's why I need to prove this value. And there are a couple options for them to achieve that.
Yeah.
So that's like during the entire process, my goal is really try to figure out what's your purpose and what's the value should I bring. So at this stage, the value, even for me, it's already become something very concrete, so I can propose to my client, I believe this is the value you want to get, and this is a couple options for you.
Great. Well, understanding that timelines do change, but still tell us, how long does it usually take?
This is relatively fast because we have been engaging with clients for a couple months already, so usually they can make decision in a couple weeks, even longest, I would say, maybe 1 month.
Great.